What's up everyone, it is Michael here today with FudgeMuppet's latest build, the Druid. So why is it called the Druid, you may ask? Well, you've got Druids who are originally Celt priests who practice Druidism, and you've got Druids as shapeshifters in World of Warcraft, and even in various card games you have Spriggan-like creatures called Druids. But basically they're all very nature themed and they have some sort of close connection and sense of unity with the land. And communally, so does this build, so the Druid is just the name we decided to give it. Moving on, the backstory we use starts off with the Druid's mother. She was a Skald, although eventually she ventured away from her tribe, down into Skyrim, till she met a Nord hunter whom she formed a relationship with and married. Together they had a son, the Druid. At a young age, the Druid's father died of disease, although the Druid continued to live on the father's farm alongside his mother. As he grew older, the Druid was taught the ways of the Skald by his mum, until she too passed away from old age, leaving him some last words. She told him not that she loved him, but rather to venture to Solstheim and to seek out the Skald, uncover his heritage, and truly understand their way of life. Now the Druid is older, and it is this exactly that he has done, so whilst he can find connection with the Skald people, he can also now traverse the lands of Skyrim as he pleases. The character uses destruction, alteration, alchemy, and enchanting, and as you can see it's using spells that are all very elemental in regards to ice and wind, and this fits in with the role-playing of being one with the essence of nature. So wearing no armor, this character uses alteration flesh spells, as we call them, to buff its armor rating, and then on top of that, the Whirlwind Cloak. Whirlwind Cloak allows you to send close range enemies flying and therefore defend against melee opponents. Frost Magic is your main offense, and the Master Spell is just perfect for multiple enemies. Combined with the Whirlwind Cloak, it's quite epic looking too. Being one with natural elements, the Druid also uses alteration, not only for protection, but also for water breathing, detecting life, and any other sort of nature-themed miscellaneous spells you can think of. You'll also need alchemy to make natural remedies, focusing obviously more on potions than poisons. Lastly, you're going to have enchanting to enchant your robes, gloves, and boots, with things you can realize will obviously help the build, and also a ring with fortified destruction and alteration to make your spells cost less to cast. As usual, there'll be a perk link in the description, but as we've stated, it won't be for a level 51 character, as now we'll simply include only the perks you need. Anything after that, such as adding restoration, is up to you. The recommended stat spread will also depend on how you actually play the game. So you're going to want to add only health and magicka, obviously adding a lot more to magicka, although if you keep dying, then add a bit to health. You should always end up with twice as much magicka at least, so if you have 200 health, you should have 400 magicka, and so on. Well, that's it for today's build. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'd also just like to ask you guys to be as patient as you can with us. You'll get all the builds we promise, and you'll probably be surprised with the amount we upload in times to come. So don't stress, get excited, remember to subscribe and like our Facebook page, and we'll see you tomorrow.